Welcome to the Automotive Blockchain channel, everybody. Hey, get on the blockchain channel bus. We are about to get started. We are doing a continuation of the Mercedes-Benz and Polygon video series that we started just short of a week ago. And if you need links into that video, here it is on my YouTube channel, Polygon Network award-winning. And that is where Mercedes-Benz, through their product they call Acentrik, on the Polygon Network, is creating a decentralized ecosystem for stakeholders, and is built in the Polygon Network. All right, so click a link. The link will be in the description. You can click on that and go look at that video, or you can go over to my YouTube channel and you can find it in playlists under Daimler Mercedes-Benz. Now, let's get into the article for today. Acentrik, decentralized data marketplace now in enterprise release, is on Polygon. Okay, and the goal with this video is for you to understand that there are these things that are decentralized, and there are going to be those platforms, those solutions that are going to say that they are decentralized, but you have to wonder, wait a minute, how are they really decentralized? Because part of the issues, part of the problems that go on in this industry, and you've heard me say this over and over again, is that it has to have real-world utility. That's part one. The other part of having real-world utility is not just being decentralized, but being interoperable between one platform and another platform. All right, so let's go ahead as we go down this article, and I want you to think about that as we're going into this. Now, just get this disclaimer out to everybody, this is not any type of investment advice. I myself have mentioned in previous videos that I like Polygon. I invest in Matic. I'm not telling you to invest in Matic. You do your own research. All right. Now, Acentrik, a strategy initiative by Mercedes-Benz, is now deployed on Polygon Mainnet as part of its enterprise release. So I want everyone to pay close attention to this on that sentence as I go to the next one. Highlighted here. Acentrik is positioned to be a horizontal technology for multiple industries, meaning interoperable, adding layers of benefits in the aspect of data transformation. Data is going to be a very, very important role in this Web3 ecosystem. Data sovereignty is a cornerstone for Acentrik. Data is kept in the data provider's chosen environment. That's great. I get to keep my data, and I can tell you what I'm going to be releasing and what it's going to be about, with consumers connecting directly to the data source. So you won't be distributing your data out so that other people can get it. Okay, you'll keep it all nice and cozy inside of your own environment. And I know for you technologists out there that are listening, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not, I'm doing this for everybody, not just you technologists, okay? So I gotta break things down for a little bit, all right? So now its enterprise release, Acentrik is ready for enterprises to onboard to the platform. We repeat, Acentrik is ready for enterprises to onboard to the platform. Wait a minute, pause, let's pump the brakes in the Automotive Blockchain channel bus right now. Onboard to what platform? Well, the platform you're going to be onboarding onto is obviously going to be a Polygon/Ethereum type of platform. So it is not protocol, it is not platform agnostic. What I'm about to show you is going to be some of the differences between this particular system and one that, yes, as everybody who's going to do any type of research on me, you're going to know very quickly, I may be somewhat biased to. And that is going to be a decentralized program or protocol agnostic, ledger agnostic type platform. All right, so we'll get into that in just a second. All right, so get started with your data monetization journey here, and then they go into talking about on how what Polygon is and how Polygon is, and what Polygon is about. So I want you to take this for a minute. Take the first sentence: a strategic initiative by Mercedes-Benz. Now, Daimler, Mercedes-Benz, I love you. I've had 3 of the vehicles. I've had an E-Class, I've had the ML, and I've also had a GLA. The first year it came out. Love that GLA. It is spiffy, let me tell you. All right, GLA, it's like it has a little diesel sound to it. I loved it. Okay, so that being said, take this into initiative that they are talking about Acentrik position to be a horizontal technology for multiple industries. But those multiple industries, meaning interoperable, have to be inside or onboarded onto the Polygon network. Now, let's look over at MOBI. I've done many videos a few years back on MOBI. I've had the privilege, and this is why I say I'm a little perhaps biased, but I am biased because I understand the technology enough to say, you know what, They've got the cat by the tail. They've got the tiger by the tail. So MOBI's Web3 infrastructure, in comparison to Polygon, consider this. The Web3 infrastructure is going to, I'm going to scroll down here so you can kind of see this little illustration real quick. All right. There are 3 layers in this. Is going to be a layer 1. Their layer 1 is not, repeat, is not focused on any specific ledger, such as Polygon Mainnet / Ethereum, such as Cardano, such as Hyperledger, such as it's not built on any of those. They are welcoming any particular ledger to be part of the ecosystem, this Web3 infrastructure that they're building. So that's a very, very important thing. And I'm going to say this to you, Mercedes-Benz Daimler. I love you. I've worked at Mercedes-Benz stores. I've been a business development manager for Mercedes-Benz stores. I get it. I understand. I've even worked with Mercedes-Benz stores from a fixed operations side. So I understand Mercedes-Benz on a deep capacity more than what the average person probably listening to this video does. I say this to you that Mercedes-Benz, Daimler, wherever you are in the United States, whatever it may be at the OEM Tier 1 level, please understand that this particular avenue that you're going down has nothing to do with other ledgers, other protocols, that the entire Tier 3 and Tier 2, perhaps Tier 2, let alone all of the other stakeholders down the supply chain and the value chain, they may not be onboarding Polygon whatsoever. They may be choosing a different platform. So how are they going to be cross-chain interoperable into this particular ecosystem? I'm hoping you thought about that when you were going down this path, because this here will let you know. And I'm not saying you have to go this particular way. I'm just showing you the differences, not just Mercedes-Benz, but all of you out there as you're putting this particular ecosystem together. Hopefully you understand this, is that building in an ecosystem where it is truly interoperable and decentralized, where you keep your data, is part of it, but making sure that the interoperability doesn't have, let's just say, siloed walled gardens around you where it makes it more difficult for adoption into your technology. All right, so here we go. Layer 1 is ledger agnostic. Layer 2, which is called the Integrated Trust Network, and I'm going to flip over to that. The Integrated Trust Network is the member owned and operated. It is the layer 2 protocol. It is just totally protocol agnostic, and it is built to provide trusted identity services for the connected mobility and IoT commerce. And you can click on the link in the description to read more about it and what the trusted identity services are. I will say this, is that if you are interested in digging more into zero trust, you'll definitely want to look into this. Okay? Now, the other side of this, on the layer 3 side, and I'm going to go over here just so you can kind of see it. The layer 3 is Setopia. It is a federated Web3 ecosystem, okay? And this marketplace, the Web3 marketplace, is for connected ecosystem for IoT commerce, where ecosystem stakeholders can securely meet, message, and transact. This is where the application layer is, where you can build an application, Daimler, and someone else can build an application, let's just say BMW or Bosch or whatever, because you know the sensors of the Bosch alternators or whatever it is that you're putting into your vehicles, that you would be able to, those sensors attached, to be able to talk and share data all inside of the Integrated Trust Network and Setopia, fully done seamlessly. And you can still have everything in Polygon. You can still have everything in Cardano. You can still have everything in whatever ledger you choose to build it upon. That is going to be the unique difference with all this. So I wanted to just kind of say all this is because, one, being interoperable is going to be key in this new environment. And being in this Web3 ecosystem that you're in, interoperability is going to be key, and you cannot, repeat, you cannot, because you have real-world utility. Don't make me take off my jacket, all right? Just because you have built this system, and it doesn't matter who you are out there in the automotive environment. Just because you built the system, you can't build it in a walled garden type of atmosphere that makes interoperability and the stages for other people to get your data difficult. Be as seamless as possible. So hopefully everyone understands what we're going through here. I wanted to just kind of show you some of the differences of really what it is between building an ecosystem on one specific platform and then trying to have others come and join you on that platform, versus having that platform that you could build, putting it into an ecosystem and being part of an ecosystem that is truly interoperable, decentralized, and built on a zero trust architecture. So there you have it. You have what Polygon has put together for the sake of Mercedes-Benz through Acentrik. I do like this project. Trust me, I do. I'm not speaking down about it at all. As I said before, I love the fact of where my investments have gone as it pertains to Matic, and I hope this does boost it. Not investment advice. You do your own research. But I want to introduce to you also something with respects to MOBI, as it is literally protocol and ledger agnostic. So let me know what you think of the video, everybody. Go ahead, click like, subscribe. You know the deal. This is the Automotive Blockchain channel, Bus. Make it happen.